Now let's take a live look courtesy of our Sky Tracker network at Washington, D.C. President Joe Biden will address the nation later today on his administration's latest vaccination efforts. It all comes as the number of COVID-19 cases, hospitalizations, and deaths continue to rise. And at the same time, the White House response team reports 90 million eligible Americans remain unvaccinated. Washington correspondent Jesse Tenor is joining us live this morning with details on that and more. Good morning, Jesse.
Yeah, good morning, Sharon. The team also did announce that 70% of adult Americans have now at least received one shot, but that falls about a month behind President Biden's July 4th goal. Still, though, officials are saying that this is a crucial step forward in reaching that herd immunity percentage, but they worry that the country still has pretty far to go as that Delta variant continues to spread.
While we desperately want to be done with this pandemic, COVID-19 is clearly not done with us.
That's why CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky stands by her agency's new masking recommendations.
If you are in an area of substantial or high transmission, please wear a mask in public indoor settings, regardless of your vaccination status.
And Walensky continues to urge Americans to get vaccinated as the ultimate protection against current outbreaks.
Our vaccines are working to prevent severe illness, hospitalization, and death.
The White House COVID-19 response team reports daily vaccination rates have now more than doubled in states with the highest case rates.
Americans are seeing the risk and impact of being unvaccinated and responding with action.
Response coordinator Jeff Zients says the Biden administration continues to help states offer vaccine incentives, like a tax credit to small and medium-sized businesses for paid time off and $100 to anyone who gets fully vaccinated.
If financial incentives like these help us get more shots in arms, we should use them.
Zients notes both the public and private sectors are also implementing more vaccine requirements. But he did not say how far the White House was willing to go to turn up the pressure on the unvaccinated.
You're going to see a continued increase in vaccination requirements as people bring employees back to work.
And as more starting to return to the classroom, the CDC does continue to recommend that everyone over the age of 12 get vaccinated and all students and staff wear masks in school. Live in Washington, I'm Jesse Tenor. Sharon.
Quick question for you, Jesse, real quick. I know a lot of people, as we mentioned, millions still have not received their first vaccine shot. But is it true that some people are already trying to get that third booster shot? And what is the CDC and White House saying when it comes to this as well?
Yeah, there have been doctors at the local level that have been offering this to residents that want it. But right now, Dr. Walensky did just say yesterday, the director of the CDC, that her agency is not recommending this as of yet. She did say that they are starting to at least track the data, but each state has kind of different reporting requirements when it comes to that. But they are at least, I guess, starting that process, she said.
All right, so much going on and things happening day by day. So thank you, as always, Jesse Tenor in Washington, D.C., for keeping us posted. We'll see you a little later.